What are you singing?
I was singing Kylie Minogue's 1987 seminal hit "I Should Be So Lucky" because why not? I'll sing it yesterday
Right?
to Sarah and Charlie. Well, what? No, why is noise coming from there? Don't come from there. Oh boy, hang on.
Hi everyone. Uh, Welcome to the rewatch.
Hi everybody. Jack doesn't know what's going on. Hang on. What? Why is I don't. This happened last
All right.
time. Anyway,
I'm gonna,
hi.
Hi. I'm gonna start the countdown. 10 minutes. Wait.
Okay, cool.
Save. Start. But I need to get a better countdown, but that's okay. Hi everyone. Welcome. So, you are at the rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
The rewatch for
The
what are we
the
watching?
rewatch of the nerd, Ian.
I don't like it.
Well, well you don't like anything.
I always want
We're
to.
watching.
No, I don't. Go ahead.
We're watching Darla, which is a great episode. I figured last night.
It is.
I was
Hi,
listening
first
and
time here.
taking notes.
Slight DVD issues. Hi, Lady Leaf Underhill. Welcome.
Welcome,
Hey, Tom. Hey, Russell.
welcome,
Boris.
Tom, Russell, Boris. Hello, Lady Eternal, Brandiala. Hi, friends. It's nice to see you all. Thanks for being here.
If, like Lady Leaf Underhill, this is your first time here, you want to queue up your episode copies and because we can't stream the episode, we're gonna have this playhead down at the bottom of the screen here that'll show where we're at in the episode. My copy does not have a previously on Angel. I don't think. We're about to find out.
Mine doesn't, and I think we're working off the same.
So, hey, Herondale, you've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go and grab your copy.
Also, Lady Leaf, just be aware these are usually a real shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Passion of the Nerd streams.
I'll drink to that.
So, Jack, guess what?
What?
I finished the script for the trial today. The Angel episode.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good episode.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I think I found enough cool connections. It's a really good episode. Like, the weird thing about Angel Season 2 is that I feel like so often, almost every episode restates the theme of the season.
Okay.
You know? Or hints at his, like, foretells of his character. Like, the next episode is Reunion. So at the end of the trial, Darla comes in and turns, or not Darla, Drew comes in and turns Darla.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's that moment. The trial's weird because I remember everything from it. I just never remember that it's all in the same episode. Everything in it is great. It just doesn't feel like one single episode to me.
Is it the trial is the episode where Drew turns Darla?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, at the very end. It's also the episode where Angel performs the 3 tests, the 3 feats, in order to get. Yeah, exactly.
For some reason, in my mind, those events are pretty far apart.
I don't think you're alone on that. If you have blurry recall, it's also the episode where Darla tries to get the nerdy vampire to bite and turn her in the alley.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
right.
it's a very strange. It feels like 3 different episodes, so it was a fun one to write because I was like, like every single thing in it is great.
Yeah.
And yet,
it's like disconnected.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah. Okay.
So that script is done, and then I'm gonna work on Into the Woods, which I finished live tweeting.
Into the Woods, huh?
Before it's night.
Before it's night.
I'm gonna work on that Sunday and Monday, and then edit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully have the trial up on Friday.
Cool. Cool.
Um,
If there's anything I can do to make that process easier, you let me know.
your copy doesn't have a previously on. Hey, Paige, welcome. Jessica
Howdy.
Messica.
Jessica Messica, I remember you from ages ago. I was like, hey, is your name a Jenna Marbles reference? And you're like, yes, it is. Oh my God. And then we had a bit of a moment and it was cool. Hey, Lauren.
Into the woods before it's night. I need to watch the musical to see if it has anything to do with the episode.
Oh, that was a reference, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't.
You want to watch Into the Woods with me? And drink tea?
Do I?
No.
Yeah. No. Yes. You know what? We are friends. We are friends, and we can watch an episode of Buffy and yell at each other. That's fine.
Tom, Ian, if you want, you could review the musical instead of the Buffy episode. Tom, I think there would be a revolt if that were the case. Yazora, thank you for the donation.
Thank you. I think I remember you from last time, Yazora. I think.
I never forget Angel's look of complete defeat at the end of the trial. A real highlight of the series. Yeah. There's a the episode again foreshadows some very important events that haven't happened yet, which I think is interesting. But it's super duper foreshadowy. Other than obviously the fall and whatever. So just for anyone who just got here, we have 4 minutes. Queue up your copies. Get your copy of Darla ready. We do not have the previously ons. And we're going to get started here in a minute.
Get your coffee and get your Vegemite toast and get comfy. You've never had Vegemite in your life. Why are you pulling that face? Or have you? I actually don't know.
Boris,
I made a broad assumption.
I just finished the script. What?
I said you've never had Vegemite in your life.
Yes,
Why are you pulling that face? Oh, okay. Well, sorry. I made a very broad assumption there because you're American and you don't like.
That's fair.
Hang on. How did you try it though?
I don't remember. It was in school. So
it wasn't.
It was like a tour. Food tour of the world. Do you remember? Did you guys have a world tour day where every kid had to be a different country and you had to research the country and then like make foods or do a little like board behind you that had notes about the country?
I don't recall doing that, but I went to like I don't know a lot of different schools, so maybe I missed that somewhere along the way. Yeah, no, but the mistake I see a lot of well, not just Americans, but Americans make with Vegemite is they put a big glob of it on a spoon and just shove it in their mouths, and that's not even the most hardened Vegemite like veterans. They don't eat it like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Thin layer on the. Huh?
I wouldn't do that with mayonnaise. Yeah, I wouldn't have a scoop of just mayonnaise. It's a condiment.
What's the thing with mayonnaise? I don't think mayonnaise is that bad. Like, I could easily eat a spoonful of mayonnaise. I don't want to, but to me, that's not disgusting. I don't understand the pushback against mayonnaise.
I don't either. I love mayonnaise. Of course, I love mayonnaise. Of course, I love mayonnaise.
Me too. Look at me. Actually, no. I live in Melbourne, so I like mayonnaise with like garlic and like tarragon in it because I'm fancy.
I don't even like lots of bold food opinions today.
Welcome to the stream.
Is it bold to like mayonnaise?
Hey, what did I say before though? Shit show. Absolute shit show. Mustard is good too, Lauren. I like mustard.
So anyway, tomorrow and Monday I'll be cranking on Into the Woods, and then hopefully have the trial up by Friday, and Into the Woods up sometime after. There will be an earlier release of Into the Woods on Patreon, and then Into the Woods is next month's video on the channel.
Cool.
And oh, it's not going to be a fun video. Although, like I was thinking, there has to be a line, fries with mayo. I agree. I like fries with mayo. There has to be a chips, depending on where you're from.
You can call them fries. There's no judgment here, man. Only love. Only love. It's all good.
No, I was thinking we need a term for, like the Behind Blue Eyes scene. You're like, where Giles sings Behind Blue Eyes, and a lot of people are like, don't remember what episode that's from. They just remember that scene because it's so good.
Yeah.
I think we need a term for the opposite, which the Xander scene is for me, because the Into the Woods episode, every time when I watched it, I was like, that was pretty good. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, and so is that scene. That
and then
scene
the
is
last
brilliant.
10 minutes are horrendous. All right, let's watch Darla.
we shouldn't open that can of worms right now. That's fine. But
Yeah.
yes, Ian, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. It's fine.
Yeah, we were gonna make a Buffy bad takes segment for the podcast out of it.
Yeah, that'll just be me and Ian yelling at each other for an hour.
It'll
be amazing.
Pro Xander in that scene, and you argue anti Xander.
But the only way I could do that is basically plagiarize you, and I don't want to do that. Because I ain't got no arguments. No. All right.
So, for the podcast, which we are recording tomorrow or the next day, we are going to do a first reaction to the Nevers. We're watching the first episode. Yep. I'm going to do a full video reaction if you want to watch that along with us.
Yep, that'll be a separate upload, uploaded at the same time.
But then the discussion will be New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And first impressions of the Nevers. All right. No, we have not said start yet. We're about to hit start.
Yep.
Get your copies. My energy is off today. I apologize. Here we go. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play.
We did it, Ian. Well, actually, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we started. Sometimes even
yes, we started.
Starting is the hardest part, Jack.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking,
if it's appreciated,
I was watching. I like you, Lauren. I'll drink to that.
We had tea.
I like this scene. Really gives across a kind of a descent into madness vibe, even though he doesn't really go that crazy.
Well, it's interesting.
He did previously.
There are a bunch of people telling him not to get involved because it's what Wolfram and Hart want. And so, and I think that you have to make an argument for why him trying to save anyone is a risky or bad idea. And this is the argument.
Yeah. Right.
In the trial, obsession is the argument. In the trial.
Yeah, obsession.
Also, she doesn't want to be saved, at least not in the way that he wants to save her.
I love the scene right at the end of the episode where she's like, return the favor, and he's like, is that what you think you did?
Yeah,
a favor? You damned me.
Yeah,
that is so good, man. Like I got chills watching that last night.
More mirrors, and there's Lindsay's split personality.
One thing I was wondering though is like, why does she start getting all the soul crazy remorse now? Like, why didn't it come sooner?
I don't know. The way the magic works is
Yeah.
Continually a question. I mean,
Because I was watching it thinking, wait, did I miss something? But I'm not, am I?
yeah,
It
you
seems to
damned
just
me.
start abruptly here.
You damned me as an all timer.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, like
Hmm.
this is not the first time that magic has been used to bring someone back, but
No.
there's no way that this is the first time that magic has been used to bring someone back, and it won't be the last.
No.
But
Right.
this is the first soulless that we know of. It's such a specific instance, a soulless vampire brought back
Hmm.
as human. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so the I mean, I think you just kind of have to. You can wonder at the
Yeah.
our
Ultimately, I don't care, big because
soulmates.
it's so good.
Yeah, of
I
course.
love that line too. I love that line. That's so good.
It's so
Russell, what's your answer?
dramatic.
Or Russell, if you want to save your answer for the hangout, that's cool too. But yeah, I'll be curious to hear it.
I love
Julie
vampire
Benz in this
dramatic
episode.
cheese.
Yeah.
Our soulmates. That's great. Melodrama. If you don't like cheese.
That's a reasonable explanation, Lady Eternal. Hello, Beach Girl. Almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost there. I made it the whole intro without
Singing
saying,
the
"Oh
intro?
wow." Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
without
without
saying it's your favorite
commenting.
intro? Yeah.
Yeah, because in case you couldn't tell, I repeat myself a lot. Ah,
I never
this
completely
sequence, Ian.
I never completely
Hmm?
figured out why they picked this specific time period. Um,
Hmm. I
I
mean,
always think those decisions are motivated, but there was a Virginia colony that disappeared completely,
oh
like
yeah, the Roanoke. Is
like
it the Roanoke? Yeah,
12 years after this date.
yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe he and Darla hung around. Yeah, he and Darla hung
Oh,
around and slaughtered a
that's
colony.
kind of cool. Um, is Darla's age mentioned like in Buffy, like season one? It isn't, is it? We don't really know that she's really old
No,
until
I don't get the sense that we have
yeah, it
any
was
sense that yeah, this is her only backstory.
hmm. This whole sequence, man, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Is this one of Tim's episodes?
I don't know.
Mr. Minear? No husband.
This is like there's something really creepy about this
Oh, yeah.
sequence, man. Like the hooded like nurses, or are they nuns even?
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, hey. And the music, it's like this orchestral choir kind of piece. It kind of reminds me of something from the Omen, but less intense.
Bringing back the master's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh, the dialogue
Rewatch.
is so good too. Oh my god, I love this scene.
See, this is what I'm telling you. So the trial is
Yeah.
written by Doug Petrie, Tim Minear, and David Greenwald, and Mayor Smith is an uncredited staff
Oh
writer on it.
wow.
And it
Okay.
feels like 3 different episodes. This feels
Yeah.
like one complete story all the way through.
Yeah, yeah.
But the trial kind of bucks the like too many cooks in the kitchen thing because it's real good,
Yeah.
real good. It's just doesn't line up.
And like there's a lot of I don't know, parallels is the right word, but like the master here, he mentions how like he can save her soul when he's really damning it, and then
Yeah.
later on we get that between Angel and Darla.
There was something in the
There's a lot
crash.
going on here.
Something in the crash cut there that was interesting. He calls it the game again. It's their game. Lindsay says when he leaves L.A. after the Evil Hand episode, don't play their game. And this whole thing is
Oh,
him playing their game according to the rules that they set out for him.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, her hair is.
Yeah.
This is the first step at the haircut happens next episode.
Is it is is it real or is it hair extensions? I can't tell. I'm a dude. I don't know.
Oh, it's real.
Okay.
She has majestic locks of hair, but apparently they were real long and hurt her head for a lot of. It's a lot of weight.
Oh, okay.
And she said she was always lobbying to have it cut off.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, it's really long. It's like down to a lower back.
She'd want something
That
with a
comes
view.
back too. Man, the historical scenes in this episode are so good.
Yeah. I'm so glad. So much vocal fry.
Yeah.
Tough as leather. Oh, hearing the season 1 stuff for Buffy is so weird.
Yeah,
Order
it
of
just
Aurelius.
it's like
I
don't
mean,
know.
Buffy just. It was so
The
cheesy
show was
in that season.
yeah. The show was still trying to figure out what it was at that
Yeah.
point, and they sort of let go a lot of that cheese pretty quickly. Is this isn't the church he gets stuck in, right?
No. No.
Yeah.
I believe
That would have been
that's.
cool if they did that though.
I think that's in Sunnydale, right? I think they're in
Yeah, it
Europe
is.
here.
So I guess it wouldn't have lined up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would have been a cool
It's an old
throwback
Spanish
though.
mission. We do not live among the human pestilence.
Wow, Ian. That was pretty good.
Shave my hair and beard.
I just love how Angelus just doesn't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we see the master as this like really scary, intimidating character, but Angelus just doesn't care.
Yeah, I can't see the master without thinking the fruit punch mouth thing either.
Yeah. It would have been cool if we got some master backstory. Maybe the comics did it. I don't know.
There's an interview with Tim that says that they felt like, or the initial fan reaction to this, that a lot of this was retconning, and I'm like,
Okay.
what?
I don't understand.
This explains Angel telling Buffy they really don't like me in
Ah.
the first episode. I don't think it's
Eh,
retconning. I mean, just seeing more
no.
details of.
Yeah, it's not changing the lore at all.
Yeah,
And that's what a retcon is, right? Kind of.
this is such a master line. I give it 200 years tops. What do you think about a 9.3?
There's something so tragic about the fact that she doesn't remember her own name. Like, it's really sad.
By the way, I forgot to tell you.
Hmm.
Do you ever grab Chucky?
Do I ever grab him? What do
Yeah,
you mean?
Chucky behind your head and then yell at him?
What? He's made out of foam and plastic. I don't. Not. No, I can't say I have.
You're a wee
Sometimes
little
though,
puppet man.
he'll be standing there and he stands there fine for weeks, and all of a sudden he'll flop forward, and I'll just be like, "What the hell, Chuck?"
I was trying to
Um.
play the "You're a wee little puppet man" button,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
the button stalled. Kind of ruined the joke anyway. Also,
Yeah,
since you
I
can't
did.
see it,
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that.
all good.
Yeah,
My bad.
but it was a good setup here. It was
Thanks. I thought it was good.
good. You're welcome. That's what friends are for. Something.
Lies.
I mean, lies is such a loaded word. You know, such a strong word. Oh, I like this scene a lot.
Holland's so much fun.
Yeah.
Lindsay a word.
I always think of the scene later on where Darla and Drew slaughter the room full of lawyers. That's a great scene. What does he say? I'm sorry, I can't seem to care, or something.
Yeah. Way ahead of schedule. Important line.
Yeah. Something about that feels a bit hammy.
What, that he knew?
Oh, just the whole ahead of schedule, like it was kind of planned. I don't know. It's like it feels kind of Dick Dastardly. I don't know. It's fine.
I mean, they're doing everything for a reason. I mean, I agree that the Wolfram and Hart is Dick Dastardly. They are.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Yeah, yeah,
Um.
yeah. There's no logical reason for why they are the way
Yeah.
they
The,
are.
the writers
Yeah,
kind of play fast and loose with what their plan is and keep it from us so
yeah.
that they don't have to decide what it is
Right.
immediately.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's
yeah.
fine.
Like
I'm fine with that.
I've ultimately like it's only a tiny like cog in an amazing plan. I love where it goes, but like, yeah, I don't know.
This is great. Stop calling me that. Don't be cross. I could be your mommy. And then she turns her in 3 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
There's so many cool interconnections this season.
I love the contrast between this stuff and Fall for Love.
How she was just kind of wanting someone, and she did take the first drooling idiot that came along.
Yeah.
Granted, it was Spike, but it
Yeah.
doesn't seem, all
apparently-
love was eternal.
I was reading last night that this episode and Full for Love aired in the US on the same day.
Yeah.
So it would have been cool because I'm pretty certain that's not the way it happened here. So I don't know. The experience of seeing both of those episodes back to back as they aired would have been such a fun experience.
I mean, you can say that, yeah, the two-parter is great. You can say that Drew saw something in Spike, but I don't know that there's textual evidence for that. Given who Spike
I
was before that.
that's that that's the way I read it though. With the look she gives him, that's the way I see it.
Drew
That she can
gives
somehow.
spacey, long, distant looks.
Yeah,
She's
I'm.
reading his mind, and I think
Yeah,
I think she's hunting. He's vulnerable to.
I'm call it my own retcon, but that's just the
Oh
way
yeah,
I see
it's all
it.
good. I just
Yeah,
think
there's
it's.
you
I
can
think
make
this is a tough
arguments
argument
for
to
or
make.
against, really.
Yeah.
But I just like to think that she may not know exactly where it's gonna go, but I think she might sense Spike. I don't know. That's the way I read it when I was watching it last night. This is the scene I really like.
Yeah. This is wonderful.
Hmm. Helena, I'm very, very jealous. That would have been great.
My one of my close friends, we met when we were 6, uh, playing tetherball, and he cheated.
Yeah,
and was
you
mean
told me.
all the time. It's not that different now. We're in our 40s. Anyway, in high school, he was watching
Yeah.
Buffy as it aired and tried to get me into it. High school, college,
Yeah.
and I didn't for stupid reasons.
Do you think high school college Ian would have liked it though, or would you been a bit too
Yeah, how could you
snobby, pretentious, or something? Well, yeah, true.
Yes, but I mean, like, you can you can get into Buffy as like there are, but one of the things about the Buffyverse is like it lends itself well to snobbery. If you want
Yeah,
to be a
sure.
horrendous snob
There
and
is-
watch Buffy, you can. If you want to just
There
enjoy
is-
the romance, you can.
Yeah, there is a lot of like highbrow, borderline pretentious stuff in Buffy. So,
I've been
yeah.
called borderline pretentious in the episode guides all the time. Not even borderline.
You have,
Yeah.
you have, yeah.
Yeah.
I started watching it when it aired when I was like 10 or 11, and then I saw it all as an adult. So I loved it in both stages of life when I saw it.
Lonnie and I have talked about how we can't wait for the first time we watch Buffy and it isn't work. Because
Yeah.
I've given up trying to do rewatches because I can't. I just think
That's
about
ex-
scripts all the time.
That's exactly how I feel watching doing the rewatch for the hangout. It feels like work. It's not the same as just kicking back and enjoying it as a show.
Beach Girl, we're now passing 2040. Russell, hold on.
The dance of capitalist superiority.
Thank you for the donation, my friend. Ian, they brought back the girl whose name she can't remember. Well, she can't remember her real name. The master gave her the name Darla. Or were you hinting at something with Buffy?
Whoa.
Yeah. This is so good.
It's God, the performance is amazing.
So much more interesting than Darley Quinn.
Darley Quinn.
Yeah, Buffy season 1 Darley.
Oh, okay. I like that. I don't know.
I mean, she's doing a thing that fit that season. They were doing
Yeah.
camp that season, but this is so
The
much
thing-
more interesting.
The thing I love about this is like she's doing the vulnerability really well, but also it's like a cross between like vulnerability and psychotic, and just because like even as a human, there's something very intimidating about her.
But yeah.
She feels dangerous.
Or an hour. Oh, sorry, Russell. I missed the actual line.
I love this how Spike stumbles out into the wagon.
Yeah, and burps.
Yeah, he burps.
Ugh.
Oh,
She's so good.
yeah. God, Juliet Landau, everybody.
It's like every gesture is ballet.
Yeah,
So
like she's so
specific and yeah.
and like for playing a crazy woman, she's so elegant about it, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's so good. But I mean, when your father is Martin Landau, I mean, you're going to be a good actor.
No. They cry out for mercy.
So good. I haven't seen it, Beach Girl, but I've been wanting to.
It's Turkey Subway.
That looks like, yeah, it looked like Subway. I was about to say that.
Yeah. And he's drinking out of a 2-liter directly.
I don't know.
I know
what
that.
is,
I know
but...
that move. A 2-liter? You guys don't have 2 liters?
What, from like 7-Eleven or something?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, maybe.
I mean, you can get 2-liter bottles, but you don't get them like, you know, from fast food places.
I'm sorry, Darla.
Is it just me, or like when he says dollar in this episode, he's channeling his Irish accent. It sounds like to me.
I
It's like
didn't
Darla,
catch that, but that would be cool. Darla.
Darla. I agree, Em. She is very creepy. It's the craziness, the psychoticness.
They were kind of afraid of Holtz. Or maybe vampires don't feel
Yeah.
fear.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of evidence to the contrary there.
Well, no, but vampires definitely fear Buffy. So, yeah, they feel fear.
Yeah.
But,
And they act in self-perseverance a lot.
oh, and another thing about the trial, it's Holtz's introduction. He's not in the episode, but there's one flashback, another reason why the episode is so strange. And they say, this Holtz fella, can't get away from him. And they try and hide in the barn, and then she steals their one horse and races off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Trial is
Yeah.
a strange episode. It's wonderful, but it's very strange.
I was thinking about it last night. I think I've only done one full watch through of Angel, so some of it's
Really?
like blurry. Yeah, I don't remember a lot. And it wasn't that long ago either. Don't get me wrong, I saw a lot of it when it was airing, but yeah, start to finish, I've only done it once or maybe twice. I need to do it.
Yeah. I actually, I think I enjoy Angel the most when I just binge Angel, and I don't watch Buffy with it.
I've never watched them in tandem. I'd like to do it just to see what it's like, but I remember you saying tonally it's very off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what this season? This is going on, and over on Buffy. Well, Fool for Love just happened, but
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
6 episodes are real light.
Hmm.
In Buffy season 5, and this is
Yeah.
Darla is. You've got Untouched. They're talking about assaults. Um,
Hmm.
you know,
The only the only reason I would really like to do it though is to get all the tiny crossover scenes.
there's not that many. I mean, Fool for
I
Love and
know there
this
isn't
are
many.
the only two that I can really think of that I
No,
think are.
there's there's also that tiny one where I think Angel calls Sunnydale and I think Willow answers or Buffy
No,
answers or
Buffy
something.
answers, but he doesn't say anything
Yeah,
and then hangs up like a
yeah,
creeper
yeah.
ex-boyfriend.
Just stuff like that, you
I just
know.
wanted to hear her voice, man.
I get it. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I get it because that's just weird. But yeah,
Darla.
Darla. Thank
Darla.
you, Lizzie. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely hear it. I was thinking it last night. Darla. That's right. I sought her. I love that.
It's a long episode guide, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Coming off the
Sorry, we're
body.
so quiet. This is so good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Coming off the body and Epiphany and a 3-month hiatus 20 years ago, Buffy and Angel returned with Forever and Disharmony.
Okay.
I don't like Forever, but I think Disharmony is fine.
It's fine.
I mean, it's a breather episode after
It's not.
everything that they've been going through that season.
I wouldn't call it good though. It's fine, but it's not good.
I don't know how. I'm gonna struggle to review the end of Angel season 2. The Plurt Sklurb stuff.
Oh yeah. You're not a big fan of that stuff, are you? I love it. I love it as just a fun adventure, but I get you. But
You don't need an episode guide for that. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I remember you saying though that it falls off a bit towards the end, and I really know what you mean after watching it a while ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the end, the back half of that stuff gets very like derivative. Whirlwind. See, for the longest time, I'm like, why do they call that group the Whirlwind? And
Yeah.
now I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another symptom of only watching Angel once or twice
I love that
from start
musical
to finish
hit right
because I
there.
didn't. Yeah, it's good.
That's a little hint at the slow-mo album cover walk that they're about to do.
I agree, Lauren.
Ian, why do you have to do each Pylea episode individually? Can you review them as one long episode? I probably could, and I may do it that way.
Some people would consider that cheating, though. I mean,
Yeah.
not me. But
I used to release one video for 2-part episodes, and that's like what, a 4-part episode. And it all feels, I mean, it's fun. It is fun, and we needed fun after this season. I think. So I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I just
I
have nothing to say about it.
I agree with Sarah here, though. She says, I think there's some interesting identity stuff in the Pylia arc. Yeah,
Well, with
that's probably
Lauren
the most
specifically,
interesting part of
yeah.
it. Well, and Angel, kind of, with his vampire self coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to watch it. I'm
Ian.
sure I
Yeah.
always, every
You're
episode, I'm like, I have nothing to say. And then we watch Guys Will Be
every
Guys,
time
and I'm like, oh, okay.
every time you say that, I'm like, beer bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Helena. Helena?
Yeah. Helena.
Russell.
That's a lovely name. Either
Thank you
way.
for the donation.
The dance of capitalist superiority.
Thanks, Russell.
Them acknowledging the fact that he has killed men doesn't retcon the statement to Buffy, I haven't fed on a living person, but why we fight does.
Elena, so Darla says something to Angel along the lines of we can have the whirlwind again. So I think it's like a name that the fans came up with that just kind of stuck.
Well, and Russell, I think I disagree. Darla says he's killed rapists and murderers. Those
Yeah.
are people.
Which is-
or thieves,
which
rapists,
is-
and murderers. Thieves
which
in
is-
these times.
And can I just point out that is very Louis from Interview with the Vampire. Very.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hadn't made that connection.
This slow-mo scene, I love the fact that in Fool for Love we're led to believe that that's Angelus, but it's Angel. I like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think that's really cool.
It took me a couple times through Buffy before I even started making that connection. I guess I'm slow, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's
I just love that, like, paired with Fool for Love, it's just, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Sarah, that's my reading of it too. He lied to Buffy. I mean, yeah, or he killed them and then ate them, or Darla. But I mean, you know, all of that is not great when you're trying to win the trust of the Slayer. In an alleyway someplace.
Mm.
I remember the Angel on Top podcast for the Pylia arc said they thought the writers might be trying to parallel Cordy with Marie Antoinette. That's interesting.
Oh!
Yeah. I suppose I need to stop complaining about that. I'll find some fun stuff to talk about. Thieves. They're like thieves during a revolution in a poor country. You mean
Well, I mean-
like Aladdin? Like,
We don't know
hungry
how
people?
much time has passed here though. This could be several decades at least.
No, I
But,
know.
yeah.
I know. I'm just saying.
But like there is a big difference between a rapist and a thief though,
Yeah.
like without a doubt. Yeah.
I mean, we're finding the
Even
gray
if
line
you're
for
just-
murder, but nonetheless.
Even if you're just like a petty thief, it's still yeah.
It's not the only time he lies to Buffy. He does it a lot, actually. Good point. When he doesn't tell her he's met with Drew. Yeah, he does. That's I like it. That's the reading.
I agree, Lizzie. I think the weight of Darla, the soul, hits harder in this episode because she's truly given up hope of Angel turning her. The weight of Angel's soul seems to set in much more once he realizes he can't really be with Darla while he has it. Yeah.
I feel
I
like
love
they
that
are
transition.
in the hallway between sets here.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I love that transition though. It's really, really cool.
And Lindsay now knows he's a pawn and doesn't care.
Ah, that guy. Well, I mean, he's been working for Evil Incorporated for a while now, so it's like, well, what do you expect? Like, no, like you can't pick up a snake and then complain when you get bitten, right?
Yeah, you made your choice.
Hmm. Holland is so good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 95% of the cast on both shows are just so good.
Yeah.
Even like the supporting cast.
Gordy's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, this conversation.
I don't think Shroud of Ramon is that bad, Russell. I
God,
think it's fun.
every scene in this episode's a banger.
Yeah, like that's how I felt, and it leaves you with this like, well, at least me last night rewatching it, it left me with this like wide-eyed expression.
Mm-hmm. We're probably going to be a little quiet here, everyone. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Do you really think Holland thought he was there was a chance he would turn her?
No,
I don't think there's.
no.
Yeah.
There's just Angel just wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't take
He's,
advantage of her, and he's not going to turn her.
he's Angel's basically a paladin with the dark past. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I think Holland. This is all part of the plan,
mhm.
but the option. No one is realizing the option. What the options were, except for his friends who are saying, "Don't do this. Don't
Yeah.
engage." Him throwing all those pages on the ground at the beginning indicates it's obsession, selfish,
Yeah.
banal obsession. And
Mm.
then sorry, I love this line.
Oof.
Disease.
Yeah. She's got the syphilis.
Syphilis.
I love this.
Favor.
Oof. Oof. It's so good. The performance, the dialogue. Oh. He's almost tearing up, dude. Like, oh. Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh. Chef's kiss indeed, Alina. My God.
Oh, and the cut to this.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta believe that baby ended up a snack later on.
What? Why? What?
He tried to save her, save the baby on impulse. The parents are
Well, yeah,
dead. The
what
parents
did
are the two
what-
missionaries that were in the alley, and Darla killed both of them.
No, he
Where-
just took it to an orphanage. Like,
In
you know.
in China during the Boxer Rebellion, when all of the
So you're saying
missionaries were being kicked out, I bet Rat Angel ate the baby and then becomes all guilty and stuff and goes, and that's where I went with that.
what is wrong with you?
Maybe not.
Jesus Christ, that went from 0 to 100. Like, what?
But I just think about what happened to that baby after he jumped out the window.
I mean, I think he just took it to an orphanage.
He does
like,
save a puppy in the 20s, so
right? He's a good dude. He's done a lot of good. Well, he does. He bites that dude in the diner, doesn't he?
I'm just saying
But that's a dude. That's a bit different than a baby.
that baby's fate is, and he's got to get out of China. Hide on a boat somewhere or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, what happened to the
Why would he
baby?
eat it? Like, I understand, but why is the conclusion he ate it? He ate the baby.
Guilt and stuff.
Sure.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm wondering about the baby. I say orphanage, but probably wasn't a great life.
I agree, Sarah, but it's better than ending up a vampire snack, or is
angel
it? I don't
angel
know.
snacks?
Now you got me thinking about
Of
it.
course, you don't want to end up a vampire snack under any circumstances.
I mean, the baby's probably dead by now anyway. It was
Well,
1900.
hundreds of years ago. Well, sorry to put a bad spin on the end of that episode for everyone. We're going to be doing the patron hangout discussion for this and the other stream in 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Jack and I are recording Podcast of the Nerds tomorrow or on Monday, and that will be a discussion of the first episode of The Nevers and New Year's.
Yes. Come over to the podcast channel and join us.
Yeah. That's youtube.com/podcast of the nerd. Since I'll never be able to pluralize it. And okay. I think that's it. Jack, anything else?
Yep. Remember, always wipe front to back.
That's good advice. All right, my friends, we'll see you in 30 minutes.